I love monetary history, and so I've probably that COVID really sparked that also for me when we had the Federal Reserve turn on the printing press exponentially. We call it the M2 money supply, and you can look up those charts. But I think one of the most critical parts of understanding our monetary provisions in the United States is that the dollar was a unit of measure. Today, it is not. And that is a huge distinction that children must learn in understanding the distinctions between money and currency. And so the original dollar, I always say, if you meet a financial advisor and you ask them what a dollar is and they tell you it's 371 and a quarter grains, you should probably hire them because at least they know the monetary history of the United States. And it's really interesting geopolitically watching it play out because you have your BRICS nations, you have other sovereign nations that are having this shift to hard assets going on. But a lot of people don't realize even when we started minting our first coins in silver, though we also allowed foreign currency in silver. So Spanish mill dollars, French currency, French coinage, all of that was allowed to be circulated in the United States at the time. And so it's a huge piece to learn. But the distinction being a silver dollar was 371 and a quarter grains. You could not call gold a dollar because gold by the Coinage Act of 1792 was an eagle. And so gold eagles, you knew if it was an eagle, it was in gold. Silver was always a dollar in silver, and copper was a penny in copper. And those weights were established by our founders after the American Revolutionary War was fought. The idea being you use paper currency to fight the war because you can print it into the oblivion, and then you stabilize through going to God's money, Haggai 2:8, and that helps really stabilize your social and economic factors. And so the hope is through the magazine we can express some of that. I'm sure parents will learn a little bit also
Yeah.
because we really are not taught that monetary history. And I'm excited that Alex is going to write. But it is such a critical point in us returning back to our national principles and morals and virtues that made the United States of America great.